Let's have a look at the VoltageOS ROM for the Poco X3 Pro. As you can see here, it is based out of Android version 12L, and it also has the latest Android security patch level of June 2022 as of now. And this is the launcher that this ROM comes with. And here are the settings. You can also change the icon pack if you want. And any icon packs you install will show up here. And other than that, you can modify the icon size, font size, maximum lines per app label. You can customize the home screen by locking the layout, double tap to sleep. These Google app options are grayed out because I am not having the Google app installed. So if you install that, these options will show up, and you have to separately install Google apps on this particular ROM. It does not come inbuilt. And here are other options. And here are the miscellaneous options. You can use taskbar, show grid of recent apps if you want. It will look something like this, as you can see. And next we have the wallpaper and style options. And this is how you can customize the look and feel of the phone directly from here. You can also customize further using this linear lightness, etc. And you have dark theme option here. You can also have themed icons and change up the app grid size if you want. As you can see, it has changed. And you can also change up the default system icon packs and also change the font if you want. There are these options available here, and as you can see here, we have applied that. Now let's go into the benchmarks of this particular ROM, and this ROM actually did pretty well on the benchmarks. As you can see here, it beat out 75% of other Poco X3 Pro users, and the overall score is 3470, so that is pretty great. And you also have the Geekbench score, where the single core score is 734 and multi-core score is 2418. And let's go in. Under the system options, you'll find gestures. You can quickly open the camera using this. You also have system navigation options like this. You can change the sensitivity and the amount of height that the back gesture operates at, change the pill length as well, and you can disable or enable the haptic feedback, back gesture animation, and you also have extended swipe actions if you want. And these are the options that you get. And you can also hide the pill at the bottom and also keep or hide the IME button space while you are using the keyboard. Let's go back, and you have one-handed mode, and you can easily trigger it like this by swiping down at the bottom. And you also have this shortcut, and you can swipe to screenshot by using the 3 fingers. You have press and hold power key for assistant if you want, and you have playback control using the volume keys. And you can also prevent ringing if you want. And next we have certain other options, like under the display sections you will find options like dark theme, and you also have option like reading mode for better reading experience in the dark. And you have color calibration options here. You have lock screen options, and you also have face unlock available on this ROM, and it works great. And you have advanced settings here as well, but that actually does nothing. And let's go down. You can turn on the dark theme from here if you want. You have color options. You can use natural, boosted or saturated. You have peak refresh rate, that is the maximum, and also the minimum that you want to adjust. And you can also prevent accidental wake up by checking the proximity sensor prior to waking up the screen. So if you have this turned off, the phone will light up and do certain stuff in your pocket. And let's go in. Here you have the power hub. Here you can customize and add traffic indicators to the status bar, double tap to sleep. You can change the clock style if you want, as well as its position. Here are the options. You can see a lot of options are present, and you can customize how it will look. There are certain options like you can hide the VoLTE icon and view Wi-Fi icon. You can hide the roaming indicator. You can enable the mic privacy and location privacy indicator when these are being used. You have battery icons. As you can see here, there are certain options, and you can show the battery percentage as well. You can disable certain status bar items if you want. And you have quick setting options here. You can always show the brightness slider, and you can change the position. Now it has shifted to the bottom. And you have auto brightness icon, battery estimates. You can also enable quick pull down, and you have brightness control, system info option as well. And you can also show a quick summary of the data usage in the settings You have volume rocker wake if you want. You can invert the 3-button navigation bar if you're using that. You can make that compact. You can click for partial screenshot, and you also have long press power key to turn on the torch. You have lock screen customizations. You can double tap to sleep. You can use a weather service if you want, and it will show the weather on the home screen. And you have ripple effect, screen off animation like CRT and scale. You have lock screen, charging info, media cover art filter if you want. And you have the power menu customizations here, and these are the options that will show up if you enable them. Let me show you the power button, and these are the options that will show up. And here are the notification settings. They are like vibrate on connect, call waiting or disconnect. You can have kill app button, reticker, heads up, and miscellaneous options as well. You have pulse, and other than that you can have hidden apps that can be hidden away from the launcher. So this will basically hide certain apps from the launcher if you want. And you have fingerprint success vibration and error vibration mode. You also have the unlimited Google Photos storage mode, and you can also unlock higher FPS in games like PUBG. You can enable 90 FPS. You also have this game space, and you can disable USB dubbing by the apps that are added to this library here, and do certain things like stay awake, disable swipe to screenshot, etc., as it might interfere with the game. And you can have more granular control over the music settings of the volume, and you can also have partial screenshots if you want. So overall, this ROM has been pretty great for me. The screen drain is about 13.65% per hour, and the idle drain is excellent at 0.78% per hour. So that is really good in my opinion, and one of the best I have seen on any ROM. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, click on the like button and also subscribe to my channel for more videos.